Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, once said by Nelson Mandela. Welcome to BMC News Live English. Myself, Shina Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. The booster dose interval has been reduced to 1 month after the second dose for high-risk individuals. Bahrain has recorded 128 new COVID-19 cases. Bahrain's embassy to the United Kingdom has started today the implementation of a vaccination rollout for citizens residing abroad. The UAE has been ranked the second safest country among the world's 134 countries in 2021. Sultanate of Oman has announced total lockdown to be imposed during Eid al-Adha. The National Medical Task Force for Combating the COVID-19 today announced that the booster dose interval for high-risk individuals has been reduced to 1 month after receiving a second dose of vaccine. High-risk individuals include those who are 50 years of age and above, those who suffer from obesity and immune system deficiencies, as well as frontline responders. The decision was announced after studying the latest evidence on immune response and protection against the virus. The task force highlighted the importance of taking a booster dose to enhance the immune system for high-risk individuals, especially those who are 50 years and above. The booster dose will relieve symptoms and complications in the event of infection with the virus, including the possibility of serious illness and death. The task force also emphasized the importance of following all precautionary measures, including taking a vaccine and the booster doses if necessary, to ensure all national efforts aimed at combating the COVID-19 are supported. Out of 12,920 COVID-19 tests carried out on yesterday, 128 new cases have been detected in Bahrain. Of these, 72 were expatriate workers, 51 were contacts of active cases, and 5 travel-related. There were 287 recoveries, increasing total to 2,63,660. There are currently 69 cases in a critical condition and 18 cases receiving treatment. 1,590 are stable out of a total of 1,659 active cases. Also, 3 fatalities, which leads to the total of 1,366 deaths in Bahrain. Representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs and Board of Directors of the Oil and Gas Holding Company BSC, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, has stressed the importance of activating the role of the oil and gas sectors in supporting the national economy and developing investments in them. Commensurate with the vision of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the aspirations of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. His Highness Sheikh Nasser made the statements while chairing Noga Holdings' first board meeting held remotely. His Highness Sheikh Nasser indicated that the company is keen to achieve the kingdom's aspirations through continuing to increase investments in the oil and gas sectors. His Highness Sheikh Nasser gave directives to develop a strategy that would achieve the goals of the Bahrain Economic Vision 2030, noting that the company takes into account the kingdom's economic priorities in order to contribute to achieving the royal visions in this regard. His Highness Sheikh Nasser stressed the need to enhance resource management, raise efficiency and adopt the highest levels of governance at Noga Holding and its operating and subsidiary companies, indicating that creativity and innovation will be the basis of the company's work approach in order to be able to continue developing the oil and gas sector. During the meeting, His Highness Sheikh Nasser reviewed the company's general vision and strategy for the coming period. This session was also briefed about the developments witnessed by the company over the past periods. Now, we shall go for a short commercial break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Welcome back. Bahrain's embassy to the United Kingdom has started today the implementation of a vaccination rollout for citizens residing abroad. The mover is an implementation of the royal directive issued by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa to start vaccinating Bahraini citizens residing abroad against COVID-19 who were unable to get vaccinated, and in order to preserve the health and safety of citizens and support national efforts led by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa in combating COVID-19. The embassy noted that this royal directive comes within the framework of His Majesty's keen interest in ensuring that the people of the Kingdom of Bahrain receive the best care and services at home as well as abroad. The Ministries of Health and Foreign Affairs acted to implement His Majesty the King's directives and conducted intensive coordination with the staff of the Embassy of the Kingdom of Bahrain in the UK, where a large number of Bahraini citizens are stationed to obtain the necessary approvals according to the UK regulations and work on logistical preparations and an online registration portal for citizens. The vaccination rollout commenced after all registered citizens have been determined and the necessary approvals have been obtained from the UK authorities. Bahrain's ambassador to the UK's Sheikh Fawaz bin Mohammed Al Khalifa praised the royal directive and its positive impact on the citizens present in the UK. The first vaccination period for citizens of the Kingdom of Bahrain in the UK will continue until Friday, July 9, 2021. The embassy has called on all those wishing citizens to receive the vaccination to register via the online portal available on the social media accounts of the Embassy of the Kingdom of Bahrain to the UK. The UAE has been ranked the second safest country among the world's 134 countries in 2021 in a new report. The UAE's top ranking can be attributed to its robust health sector and COVID-19 vaccination campaign. The UAE is now the world's most vaccinated nation with 64.3% of residents fully vaccinated against the coronavirus. The index takes into account three fundamental factors, which are war and peace, personal security and natural disaster risk. It also includes the unique risk factors stemming from the COVID-19 pandemic. Globally, Iceland was rated the safest country first, followed respectively by the UAE, Qatar, Singapore, Finland, Mongolia, Norway, Denmark, Canada and New Zealand. The Global Finance Magazine's index of the world's safest countries ranked other Gulf countries highly as well. Qatar was ranked 3rd, Bahrain at 12th, Kuwait at 18th, Saudi Arabia at 19th, and Oman ranked 25th. The Supreme Committee in the Sultanate of Oman, tasked with tackling developments resulting from the COVID-19 pandemic, has announced a total lockdown during Eid al-Adha. The lockdown on commercial activities and ban on movement of individuals and vehicles shall continue all day long throughout the 3 days of Eid. To protect all individuals and safeguard the capability of the health system in the Sultanate, the following have been decided. First, the closure of commercial activities during the evening and the ban on movement of individuals and vehicles shall continue to take effect from 5 p.m. every day until 4 a.m. the next day. This is to start from Friday, July 18, 2021 to the morning of Saturday, July 31, 2021, except on the 3 days of Eid al-Adha. Second, the Governorate of Musandam is exempted from the decision of closure of commercial activities. The decision started to take effect from yesterday with emphasis on the population in Musandam Governorate taking full precautions as indicated earlier, like wearing face masks and refraining from social gatherings. Visit to the Governorate of Musandam is not permitted except for those who have taken at least 1 dose of the approved vaccine among citizens and residents aged 18 years and above, as well as travelers who took 2 doses of the vaccines. Third, a new list of countries the people from which have been banned from entering Oman has been created. These countries include Singapore, Indonesia, Iraq, Iran, Tunisia, Libya, Argentina, Colombia, Brunei, and Darussalam. Travelers from these countries are not allowed to enter the Sultanate of Oman with effect from 5 p.m. on Friday, July 9, 2021 until further notice. The same ban applies to travelers who happen to have visited the above mentioned countries within 14 days from applying to enter the Sultanate of Oman. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shinaz Sultana. Good night.